All right, y'all. We was cut off from the recap that I was doing, just out the blue. Sometimes, it happens. I didn't like that because I was almost done. But I'm gonna go ahead, finish up the recap, but I will include my deep dive of Melody and Martell since that was the next scene that was up. So basically, the episode picks up with Kimmy. She was talking to Stormy and her husband about how, Maurice has been very supportive of her and he's her dude and she leans on him, to get a lot of things done and accomplished. And rightfully so, he's your husband, right? So that's what happened with that. And now we got Hook-headed Honey headed to Melody's house. And honey, Miss Robinson got a lot to say about this. So let's get off into it.
It's very unfortunate that Melody didn't show up to my wine event. She had all reason to be upset with me because a lot has transpired over the last week or two. But I was talking about Melody's house today because, I wanted to talk about one of our kids moving up a grade and also talk to her about the camps and things of that nature.
Hey, Martell?
Hey, what up? You about to go?
Yeah, I am, and I got the bag you needed for the girls.
I don't need a bag.
Yeah.
I don't need a bag. No, I came over here to share a few things with you.
You came over here for what?
I want to talk about the kids' camp and also Melanie moving up. And don't keep me outside all this damn
Yeah, it's outside today.
Now, first off, why did he say that about her not coming to his damn Kool-Aid event? She don't owe you no loyalty, honey, when it comes to your business practices. Okay? She don't owe that to you. So, child, for him to feel slighted off of that, make it make sense. And she's putting up a boundary. And saying, hey, you can't come in this house. Now, has she ever let him in the house, you guys? Y'all let me know. I don't really remember. I would have to go back and watch it. I don't really remember that, right? It seemed like they are always out when they talk. I remember she did go by his house. He let her in. But nigga, just because you let people in your house, that don't mean they have to do that with you. Okay? You are the one that's not trustworthy. Okay, so yeah, he's a narcissist. He doesn't like boundaries. He, thinks he can do and say whatever he wants. Okay, what else is new?
No, I'm gonna leave. As long as you keep on acting like that. So what is it? You gonna invite me to that house? Don't play with me like that.
We have already established
no, ma'am.
We're talking right
No,
here.
ma'am. No. Hell no. Play with me like that.
See, that's how you know he's not at her home for the right reasons. And this is why it's impossible to co-parent with a narcissist, because it's not really about the kids. It's about them being in your space and them trying to get back in that bed. And he gonna try to sleep with Melody again because I know how his perverted mind thinks, oh, she already has 4 kids with me and that's my pussy. It'll always be mine. I know how these niggas think. I really do. So, yeah, that's why he got mad like that, because he feels like, oh, she owes me something. She owes me, for me to be in her home.
I'm not gonna be.
You know how narcissists are, honey. They feel entitled.
Following behind this little boy. I've never invited Martell into my home. Today is no different for me. It's not one of those situations where I gave you an inch by letting you go to this and then you think you're gonna take a mile. No. Of course, Martell's reaction is to overreact. That's what he does. But I don't care. It's a new male in town, boo-boo, and I set my boundaries and I stick to them. You heard what said. You're not coming in my house.
So he gets in his car, oldest trick in the book. My daughter's father used to always do that. Used to always run to his damn car, act like he leaving. Okay, nigga ain't went nowhere. Now, this is what I had a problem with as far as Melody is concerned. You claim you put your boundaries up. He's not welcome in the home. You claim you are done talking to him, but yet you come out the house and you're still talking to him. So you are literally saying one thing and doing another. Okay, and this is what he wants. He wants more supply from you, more attention. I would have just went in that house and I would have been done for the day. Okay, or if you was getting ready to leave, you get your ass in your car and you take off. You don't keep interacting with him, because now, you know, it's this game, right? And you could have shut the game down by just walking off. So I wouldn't have, you know, entertained him. And she said she wasn't going to entertain him, but all the while she entertained him. You can't do that. That's why he don't take you seriously.
Crazy.
Well, that, and he's a damn narcissist. Okay.
I don't even see Martell. Martell, I see you're calling me. Here you go.
So he's steady backing out.
Martell, you want to get the bag?
See, you doing too much. You still waving that bag at him? No, ma'am.
I don't need no bag.
Okay. All right. Okay. Every time I'm doing anything with you pertaining to you is drama, is negativity. It becomes bull.
Hello?
Hey, Martell. Martell, I see you're calling me.
You gonna keep on being immature? You know, you come to my house, you know you can come inside. You know, my thing is, don't be disrespectful when I come to your house. When we working or anything like that, don't be rude.
So, Martell, here's the thing. I'm not being immature, but I'm very...
I said rude. Rude.
I'm not being rude either. You know how many... Have we ever had a conversation in my house?
Yeah, we have.
Acting like I'm doing something different. We talked on my back porch.
Have you ever been to my house?
We're not at your house.
I said, have you ever been to my house?
You are you and I am.
I said, have you ever been to my house?
That's right. She has the right to set boundaries with you. And like, you guys, that's how y'all know y'all dealing with somebody toxic, because they want to stampede all over those boundaries. They don't care about those. He's supposed to respect her boundaries, but he doesn't. He feels entitled to her because she got some babies with him and she was married to him and putting up with his shit for all them years. Okay?
So yes, you have been to my house. Yes, I invited you in because I was not being rude.
You can, Martell, and I didn't care if you didn't invite me in. Oh, okay.
I hooked up the phone. So I thought Melody and I were in a place where we could be cordial, but yet again, you know, she is being petty and treating me, you know, in a disrespectful manner. I feel that she just wanted to be able to say that I've never invited him in my home. Something as childish as that it sounds, that's her.
That is not childish. Child, bye. Y'all hear that? That's him blowing. So he done already pulled off. This how you know his ass is crazy. Pulled off just to come all the way back. Gotta have control.
Horn. Don't blow the horn.
On my arrival to Mel's house, things went left pretty quickly because I'm not going to be sitting on this hot porch, 100 degrees outside, talking about our children. You know, she come to my house, I invite her in. I feel that certain things need to be reciprocated. You know, I got a little
Nigga, you ain't her. Shit. You can't be trusted, okay? You the one triangulating her with your side chick, all right? So, child, bye.
But knowing how things are important for the children, I called Mel back for her to really come out and let's talk about this.
It's really frustrating to me seeing Martell pretty much tuck his tail between his legs and bring his ass back to my house, because I've been so far removed from Martell for so long, I don't even know how to handle his PMS mood swings no more.
What's the deal? We've been pretty cool. We've been pretty cordial. We went to Florida, had a really good time. Why can't you extend like an invitation like I did to you in terms of coming to the house? Like, what's wrong with that? I don't want you. You don't want me. What's the deal?
One, yes, we were in Florida, and coming back from Florida, I was opened up to drama that I ain't been opened up to in I don't know how long, because I really mind my business, stay in my world, and to be quite clear, I had stayed away from you. So it was a whole set of drama over here that I had to deal with in a very long time that you've since apologized for. I appreciate the apology. However, it was still drama and triggering for me when I've moved 50 steps forward and I don't need to go any steps back.
Don't hold me accountable for someone else being disrespectful. Melly shared with me that she had COVID. My kids and my son, they all been around each other. So I have to share that information with her, with my son's mom. But Melody can't hold me accountable because someone else is acting immature and things of that nature.
I am going to hold you accountable the same way. I'm going to hold you accountable the same way I would. I'm going to hold you accountable the same way that I held you accountable all the years in my marriage that I was disrespected by this person, and then you went and had a baby with him and kept with him, even though they kept disrespecting your wife. The way I held you accountable then, I'm going to hold you accountable now because the things that were said wouldn't even have been known if they hadn't come out of your mouth. See, when
Exactly. Okay. So, child, bye, Martell. You shouldn't have shared that with Corn Muffin, okay? You shouldn't have shared that information. You could have kept that. But no, and he probably didn't think nothing of it, but still. You hold me accountable for somebody else's actions. You know how the little ghetto bitch is, okay? You done laid up with her plenty of times. You know how she operates. So, child, bye. That's why you called Melody Arion's name. You knew what you were doing then, too. Okay? So, get out of here.
So you cannot hold me responsible for someone else being disrespectful.
The actions are from you because of your mouth. So I am going to hold you accountable.
All right, listen to this. If I'm not working, having to keep kids separated because of you getting COVID, what's wrong with me saying, hey, I'm not thinking that somebody's going to go and put it.
I don't know why not. You've seen the history for how many years?
No, listen.
What was your purpose of going back to that person telling them that?
No, listen. You got diagnosed with damn COVID the next day. And you, the kids had to quarantine with me 3 different times because of you brought COVID to me.
You had COVID.
You brought it to me.
I wasn't even around you.
You bring the kids to me.
How did
Three times I had to quarantine with my kids because of you. You back and forth to Atlanta.
Now he makes it about her going to Atlanta, and he don't like her being in Atlanta, but he could be all up and through Atlanta with Sheree. Child, bye.
I don't want you. You don't want me. You was just begging me the other week to take you back Monday before last.
Yeah, stop lying. Why would I lie?
Melody girl, I love you. I really do. But every time you say stuff like that, you take 10 steps going backward. It is not a badge of honor that this nigga still wants you. Okay, he represents a burning house. Okay, you already was married to him. You saw how he treated you. You don't need to keep letting the viewing audience know that, yeah, he still want me. He still want. No, I don't need to hear that. I know he still wants you. Not because he love you. Okay, it ain't because of love. It's the fact that he felt like you was a good supply source. Okay, that's what that's about. It has nothing really to do with you. And I'm pretty sure he knows that you are a good woman, right? And he knows he done messed up. But, girl, you need to table that. We don't need to hear that he still wants you, what he said. He's a big-ass liar, okay? But I think she put that out there because, he's with Sheree now, right? And that's another thing that Slow Slaw do. I was just sitting on his face the other day. Like, come on, let's not do that. Like, this nigga is community dick. He's for everybody. There's nothing special about him.
Ask yourself that. Because you was just Mel. You know we soulmates. You know we meant to be together,
girl,
man.
Hey, listen,
you know we soulmates.
Listen. You've been way too many that I know that for me to want you.
So now he tries to make her into a whore, which is what he is. Okay. She put up the deuces, honey, and walked away. Okay, you should have been walked away from him. Okay.
Hey, when you're
I can't hear nothing. Typical insecure man or boy. I don't don't see and understand how he can be on some, well, I didn't say anything personally. I didn't attack you. I didn't. But we all know Martell puts batteries in people's backs.
Yeah, and I can tell by how he just talked to her about how he had to quarantine with the kids 3 different times. See, when you say stuff like that, I can only imagine what you told Slow Slaw. I can only imagine. And Slow Slaw is a flying monkey, and narcissists use flying monkeys to attack you. And I'm gonna tell y'all, when I let go of my mother, I heard from several people in the family. You know, she didn't put a battery in they back for them to come at me and, well, why you treat your mother like that? That's not right to, stay away from your mother. You only get one mother. She only get one me. Shit. Okay. So yeah, they will put batteries up in people's backs. One of my mother's flying monkeys was my brother. That was like her favorite one to try to, have call me. And yeah, so child, I know these games. I could tell by how he communicated in the scene. I could tell that it wasn't so innocent what he told that girl. Okay, but I think a lot of people will be like, oh, well, it was innocent. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't.
That's what he does. And he's been doing it for years, using the same sources for years to do
Yep.
that.
Mm-hmm.
You like drama, Martell Holt.
Yeah.
Accept that, own that. You thrive off drama.
And chaos and confusion. And we all know God is not the author of confusion. Martell is, okay?
Walk off.
Say all kinds of war.
If Melody's mad about what's taking place on social media, she should have shared that with me before I even came over here. If anything, at this point, we're not even able to talk about what's important for the children right now.
You don't care about them damn kids. You care about using them to get your needs met.
Tell the truth. You walk away. When it get hot for you, you walk away.
Nobody's checking. I can tell you one thing. I ain't one of your women to pit against nobody no more. So chill out when it comes to me. I ain't checking for your ass. The joke is really on you. I'm moving on in life.
Child, and he drives off. All right, you guys, that's the end of that deep dive / recap. Don't forget, guys, to like, comment, and subscribe. I am your girl, brand new, and I will check you guys out in the next video.